morning, my little radiator ladies. How are you today, huh? Get a little bit of last minute juice into the old NES pad. This is probably one of the first little 8-bit does I bought. I got it on, cause it just happened, like someone was just selling it on like Gumtree, which is kind of like the local classifieds. For something really low. It was like, I think it was like $25 or something. It was one of those things that was just like, I should just get up and go buy that right now. I don't have like a massive need for it, but damn it. $25 for a whole fucking Bluetooth controller. That sounds pretty good to me. I mean, it does have the little L and R's on the top and the sort of extra 2 buttons, which I'm not, hugely opposed to. I would probably be happier with one that does the kind of full tilt, replication. Alright, now I gotta make sure it's like fucking actually plugged in. Is it working? Nope. It says it's connected, but it's not. That's on me, probably. Alright, damn it, nope. Okay. Okay, so now we're disconnected, so that's something at least. We're off and going there. That should be connected, okay. Hey, look at that, alright. Wow, Grand Theft Auto on the fucking Game Boy Color. Didn't even know that was there. No, we're not gonna play that. Got the sound going through the fucking TV and not my headphones. There we go. Down to the old Nintendo Entertainment System. I feel like we should circle around and start like having just disarmingly sensible names for consoles again. Yeah, like, I mean, again, I grew up with this, and I grew up with the Master System pad. I'd love to see someone do a Master System pad. That'd be nice, because the specific Master System pad I have, incorrect, has a specific kind of, like, pad and rubber bit that goes under that is rare and hard to replace. And that's a bit of a fucking minge, because I would like to replace it, but and they say, oh, you can use the NES one, and it's like, oh, okay, so I bought some replacement NES ones off fucking eBay, which there are plenty of, and it didn't fit, because, oh, you've got, like, the slightly different one. It's like, slightly different one that you just can't find fucking replacement rubbers for. Where are we? Alright. I will say, having looked at a lot of box art, fuck the NES box art's great. You know? I mean, look at that shit. That makes me want to play that game. Cause it's kind of got that, like, yeah, like shit like this, you know? Where you'd get, like, stuff that you'd get airbrushed on the side of a van. Okay. There we go. So yeah, the neat thing about this is, obviously because it's a very good ROM hack, people went fucking nutso on it. And, gave it its own art and shit. Which is lovely to see. I'm guessing someone actually made a fucking physical cartridge for it. That's always fun. But yeah. You start with the template of Ninja Gaiden. And then, like, because it would be easy just to go, look, it's Deadpool in Ninja Gaiden, and just change the sprite, you know? And that's what it would have been once upon a time. But then, like, I don't know, fucking Techmoon was just, like, not satisfied with that, so... Yeah, I hope someone gets around to doing, like, either... What is it, Night Dive? I hope Night Dive gets around to doing, like, the second Dark Forces game. Because I've been struggling to fucking find a way to... Ah, God damn it. Still have the GameCube adapter plugged in. There we go. From where I was trying to get fucking... I just gotta be in my bonnet about, like... You know, obviously, like, Andor finished last week, and so I was just thinking about Star Wars a lot. I was like, you know, I want to play one of the Rogue Squadron games, and it's still a bit of a fucking hassle. You know, and that's no shade on the fucking Dolphin emulator people, because the Dolphin emulator is a fucking fantastic, probably, you know, absolutely top-tier emulator. But good lord. Factor 5 were pulling in fucking arcane magics to get the Rogue Squadron games going like they did on the fucking GameCube. I'm not sure what that does, really, you know. Okay. Alright, use this modern. But yeah, look, you know, you get all this fresh shit. You know? Yeah, up and B, you know. Select to go through the arsenal of stuff. Is that bullet? I think that's bullet. There we go. Ah. Oh, what? Okay, teleport targets the farthest... Aha! Ah, I go back to where I started. That's my fault. Ah. Whee! Even got like the fucking health regen in it. The best of the Beats of Rage, there's probably about 4 or 5 that are really fucking good. Okay, I don't think I have fucking... Yeah, like, you know, 8-bit chiptune DMX, the game didn't need that, you know? This didn't need to be in the game for it to fucking work, didn't need to fucking be here at all. But it adds so much. I remember, yeah, that was the 2013. Ow. Fucking minge. Stop throwing pencils at me. Meat suit. Am I even supposed to have the meat suit? There we go. Aha! Gabriel, stop getting hit by Batman. I do have to pay slight attention just because this is still, you know, in a lot of ways basically fucking Ninja Gaiden on the NES, which is, you know, not exactly a title that fucks around. Oh, fuck you. You know, for the longest time I thought that was an actual dog, but I'm beginning to suspect that's a guy pretending to be a dog. Which, you know, would probably fit the, hey, alright. Fucking... Oh, he's flashing. I'm an idiot. Alright, where's bomb? Oh, there we are. Aha! I think it is, like, you can just shoot Batman. And the guy in the Wolverine costume. Yeah, it kind of looks like the fucking... How do I get those? I can't remember. I gotta come out from the other way. Eat shit. Alright, no. I gotta come up from here. Nope. It looks like Cody from the Final Fight NES game, which is actually a lot of fun, if you haven't played it. Ah, there we go. Oh, fucking... Oh, wow, I wasn't able to climb up. Ah, fuck you. Hey, get off, get off. Alright, there's no way I'm supposed to make that jump. Yeah, whatever. Hey, another whole life. Oh, glued to the side. Because I think that's a person face. I don't know. Maybe someone a touch more familiar with... Oh, fuck you. NES games. I feel like I should have got that one. Ah, fuck it. Didn't even want it anyway. I don't care anymore. Meat! Oh, my meat can't reach. Ow. Die, Batman! Hey, alright. Sword power up. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna completely cheat. Cause it's an NES game and they're hard. Unforgiving is probably the better term for it. It's not one of those weird dog people. Danny DeVito. No, fuck you. Looks like Danny DeVito in a fucking dog costume. This was just what games were, you know, in days gone past. Like, it's just you jumping back and forward trying to make a fucking, like, thing to see if there was something up there. I think that's a... It looks almost like a Duke Nukem, like the real early one from the old side-scroller days. It probably isn't. It might be like a Double Dragon or something. Oh, fuck you. Fuck off! I'm not gonna bother going down there to get that. Oh yeah, I'd honestly say this is better than Ninja Gaiden. You know? Bosses and shit. Alright, T-Ray hurts. Aha! Oh, piss. So jump or shoot. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna fucking... Ow. Ha Like, all this extra effort, you know? Little NES cutscenes. Yeah, little splashes of 8-bit blood, which... There probably were more on the NES than I remember, but I don't remember much. Me. I'd say Ryan Reynolds' greatest success is like finding the thing that makes him not age. He still looks the same as he does in that fucking sitcom he was in way back in the day. Two guys, a girl, and a pizza place. Anybody else remember that? No? Fair. Ah, fucking... I hate the Danny DeVito dogs. Oh, fuck you! Can I stand on these? Okay, I can cut them. Eh! Eh! Ah, fuck it. Stop it! No, hit me. Alright, the little flashing nipples. I swear they don't even tell you about these. They're the... Yeah. Oh, fucking Danny DeVito dogs. Good job, Wolverine. Dick. Oh, hell yeah, we've created an infinite Wolverine suicide machine. Oh, the fucking dog. Yeah, Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place was on, like, local cable a lot. Like, I don't know, like the local Fox 8 like bought it and tried to make it happen. Probably years after it was cancelled too. Like it was just so you just like if you were sitting down to watch like the Simpsons block that was like just 4 hours of uninterrupted The Simpsons on the weekend, you would be exposed to so much stray two guys, a girl, and a pizza place particles that it's just impossible. I've never seen an episode. But like I still remember how there's like Ryan Reynolds, the blonde girl, and then the weird little shaven-headed guy, and I don't know where he wound up. I'm kind of curious. I don't like having to leave the Wolverine suicide machine behind, but you know. Eat shit, Danny Dog Vito. Oh, okay, those are spikes. So these are the limitations of, like, the NES sprites, you know? Like, that's spiky stuff down there that I'm not allowed to touch. Okay, and that's that yellow stuff I just don't get to stand on, because, you know... Because fuck me. What the... Oh, okay, I'm in an x-ray machine. This is cool. Fucking... I'm angry! Jesus fuck. Gun Batman's bullshit. Okay. Oh, the girl... Was she at least like the fucking... Was the girl and two guys and a girl inside of the mask at least the wife? Like, was she at least, like... And I hate to say this phrase. Starring opposite Jamie Kennedy. That was a downgrade. You know? Because, like, The Mask came out in, like... What was it? 91 or 92? It was that year where there was, like, Ace Ventura, The Mask, and, like, fucking Dumb and Dumber all came out. And I was like, I don't know, 12 or some shit, which is like the perfect year for all of that shit to come out. And the entire time I was expecting there to be like a fucking sequel to The Mask. It just seemed so obvious. And then one comes out like 10 years later on just straight to fucking video and sucks. And God, that bums me out. Fuck off. Ah! Wolverine and suicide. Oh, fuck. I just got Ninja Gaiden. Just fuck you, you little fucking bird, you. I keep wondering why... Like, I keep wondering why I'm not, like, attacking, and it's because, like, I've just happened to jump right at the edge of something, and I'm clinging to it. Like a baby koala clings to its mother. Alright, look. I knew it was there, and I fucked up my response. See, like that. Oh, fuck. I suppose it's like, you know, the sad thing is there's a chance that, like, the fucking, you know, Jamie Kennedy mask could have gone the other way and been a little more sinister, like the, you know, original comic and whatnot. Because, like, I get, it's like, okay, we don't have Jim Carrey, so... Oh, fuck me! I keep doing it. So, we're not gonna fucking, you know... put a lot of effort into this. That's valid. There we go. Yeah, you happy now, huh? You like that? I gotta go up, that's why. God, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Alright. want to be a fucking ninja about this, do you? There you go. Now you're dead. You see? You just fucking... Now you're dead. That's... I mean, like, to be fair to the people who pitched 2 guys a goal in a pizza place, you know, Friends was just like, hey, what if a bunch of cunts hanged out? You know? Which isn't much. Like, there's not a lot to that as an idea. I don't think I need to murder that hockey child, but, like, yeah, I thought so. I'll do it anyway, because... you know. Like, again, like, an X-ray section that changes the sprites, you know, you weren't gonna get that, like, fucking back in the day. You'd be lucky to get that now. I want a sword power-up, goddammit. Yeah, I think, like, it's been a while since I've read it, but the original Mask comic was definitely more along the lines of, like, you know... But what if we gave a dweeb this much power? Like, and there's a reality to, there's a malice to him, you know? Like, oh, fuck, just... Oh, fuck. Damn you, Danny DeVito dog. Fucking cunt. Pushed a button a microsecond too late, so fuck you. Oh, that's right. Flashing is... I have bomb. I gotta remember that. Hey, pizza. Bullets. Alright, so I gotta remember I have bomb. I hate you. Okay. So I'm probably gonna fuck this jump up again. Nope, look at that. Okay. What was that? Hey. I think someone's dropped... Hey! Can't. America. I don't want to fucking... That's a nice way of dealing with, like, those jerks that guard a spot. Okay. I'm guessing down? Alright. I get the feeling that if I just jump down there, I'd die. You know, that's the vibes I get from that. As, like, a design section on the NES. Fucking, oh god, I'm going fast. I've got like the fucking, oh, holy shit, okay. Deploy! I'm going to, oh, no, I'm not going fast anymore, okay. Hey, machine gun. So often, speed power-ups are a little more than just like a nightmare for me. Oh, fuck you. I had, like, is that a car go through my head for half a second, you know? Because, like, was that a car? Why is there a little car up here with me? Fuck you. Fucking, what is that guy? What is that about? You know what? I'm just upset with the world. There. And now I've destroyed it. And you see, if you were just a little nicer to me. Oh, that's a fucking Space Invader! You motherfucker! Shit. Right. Okay. Is that the Flash? Fuck you. I just want this to wear off. I don't like going that quick. That's all just a bit much for me. Fuck off, Blake Lively. I'm just gonna just hang out here for a second until my health comes back. Am I dreaming about boobs? Eat shit. Nope. Woman? Richard Jewell. Who was he? Was he the villain in Mask? Or was he in Mask 2? Because I don't think I've ever actually watched. I know it's been on when I've been in the room. But I've been pretty baked, so. Alright, so we probably got like a... Alright. Hey, don't do that. God damn it, Gabriel, it's a fucking... Oh, I can destroy their fucking... Nah, not fast enough. Ah. Okay. I mean, that was doing pretty good. Can I hurt the flashing one? That's my fucking concern here. Because I think that's the problem. It's like, the flashing one is like fucking in some way. Ah! Right. The first D&D movie's bad, but not even in like what you'd call a fun way. You know, like it's not like... You know, it's just boring, really. Movie 43 is weird just because of the amount of people in it, you know? Like, that's insane. Like, that alone makes it kind of just like a cinematic novelty. Because you go look at the people who are in that movie, and it's fucking insane. Double Dragon's a weird movie. It's a weird interpretation of Double Dragon. There's one line from that that's, like, burnt into my head, though. Which is Robert Patrick saying nobody wanted to party with Kogashuko. Just burnt in there. I mean, you gotta get, like, you gotta have a better understanding of what bad is. A movie can be really fucking stupid, but not necessarily bad. I would pay someone to, like, CG buttholes into the Cats movie. Like, that'd be... See, I want to be a patron of the arts. Carnage is in this! The Garbage Pail Kids movie is terrifying. Never hug Messy Tessie. Fucking... I feel like I should be able to cut those, but I can't, which... What are you? Right into it. Perfectly timed. You know what defeats ninjas? Guns from a distance. Those look like the traps from Ghostbusters. Oh, fucking, what are you? Die. Eat shit, Death. Was Death chucking lightning at me, or is that just going to be something that happens because there's a storm going? Damn it. Fuck off. So I do wish there were a way to, like, you know... It's just, it's largely not feasible on the fucking, you know, NES, obviously, but a quicker way to, like, move, or different ways to select your fucking, like, bonus item, you know? Just because it can... Oh, fucking... Look. Winter's Tale doesn't ring a bell. Is it one of those, like, weird CG, like, kids' films? Ah. No. Well, I mean, like, the game would have to be fiddled with to accept the inputs, which I'm not sure, like, kind of what... What? Okay, take more than one hit. Yeah, what's that? Is that something for me, or is that something I should avoid? Okay. I gotta remember I can stick to walls. Like, that's a fucking detail, because, like, I keep playing this like I can't do that, and that's just not... You motherfucker. You double motherfucker. How do you like me now? That. You inconvenience. I didn't even know there was a drama with fucking Colin Farrell and Will Smith. Hey, it's Mega Man. Oh. Okay, that's an edge. I thought that was gonna be a fucking ledge. Are they all invincible? What the fuck? Okay. Oh. Ah, damn it. I thought I'd fucking sneakily fucking manage to get rid of them. I probably need the bomb. Oh well. Ow. Die, die, die. Meat suit! That's what I need. Why does everything hate me? Alright. I don't think I can get back over there. What's that for? I don't even know if there's much else I can do there, you know? Because it's just like, alright, fucking... See, meat suit and fucking speed force, that's a combo. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I need meat speed. Ah, I think I'm still going fast, which I honestly don't much care for. Battlefield Earth's bad. Kirk Cameron is just that situation of like, you know, evangelicals paying him to fucking have his stupid shitty movies. Which is just deep tissue embarrassing. What the? Eat shit. Go away. Haha. Ooh. That's a lot of, like, hurt box for fucking old Red Hulk there. Right the fuck up for that one. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking shoot you. I mean, of course it's fucking worse. It's written by L. Ron Hubbard. He's a shit author. That's the most embarrassing thing about fucking... you know, Scientology. You know, this was a guy who wrote during a period where you got paid by the word. You know, his one skill was being able to mash shit out. Mortal Kombat Annihilation has moments. But, like, the animality thing is just such an unnecessary, like, you know, distract. Like, it's just shit. If you just kept it Mortal Kombat, it would have been fine. But, like, having characters morph into just the worst fucking CG fucking crap. Honestly, I just want the 90s Mortal Kombat, but violent as fuck. That's all you gotta do. Okay, the 90s is retro now. It's an aesthetic. You can just do that and it'll be considered like a style. Just do a 90s style Mortal Kombat and have heads come off. If you do that, you will have a good Mortal Kombat movie. And no one's nailed that. Everyone's is always trying to get a little too serious with it. Or add like an extra character that doesn't need to be there. At least Carl Urban's Johnny Cage. I don't know. Yeah. The thing that bothers me about, like, Mortal Kombat 1 is it has that really frustrating 90s fucking, you know, movie problem of just not having special moves in it, really. You know, you see a little bit of lightning from Raiden, a little bit of ice from Sub-Zero, but, like, just in the stupidest possible use. Because, like, for directors back then, it was like, oh, that's the fucking end bit. You don't just have that being used in interesting ways throughout the fight. You just end it on, like, the fucking thing. And then at the very end, Johnny Cage should have done the fucking head uppercut to Scorpion, because that was the perfect point to fucking do it. And they just had him, I don't know, fucking hit him with a fucking shield instead. And B, the point in the movie where fucking Liu Kang is there to beat fucking Shang Tsung, and he could have done his actual fatality from the game and knocked him into the pit, and that's perfect. And instead, that's where they decided to have him do, like, half a fucking point-blank fireball for no reason, hasn't been set up or established, no fucking payoff to anything. It says, oh yeah, we should have him, like, I don't know, chuck a fucking fireball here. Why? Just why? Raul Julia carries that. The actual story of, like, the 90s fucking Street Fighter movie is fascinating because basically the plan was to have a movie with good fight scenes in it. They hired Benny Urquidez as the fucking fight choreographer, and he's good. He's the guy Jackie Chan fights at the end of, I think it's Wheels on Meals. He has one of the most distinct faces in the world. But, like, the plan was film, like, the non-fighty bits first, and then train, and during that period, that's when all the choreography was going to get done, and, like, getting the fucking, there was going to be wires involved, you know, it was going to be a whole thing. It was going to be, like, a lot like the fucking, you know, Hong Kong fucking, you know, martial arts movie. But Raul Julia's, you know, stomach cancer. And so they had to shift the filming to get all of Raul Julia's parts done straight away. And that fucked up their ability to get any of the fucking choreography sorted. And the end result's what we got. But yeah, we did get Raul Julia just going fucking hard. And, like, let that be a testament to going all in on something. And granted, you have to have Raul Julia levels of charisma sometimes to get it to work, and good luck with that. But, like, it's a fun movie to watch almost exclusively for that. I really want, like, I know there's likeness rights, so it probably won't ever be an official costume in Street Fighter, but I would love someone to get, like, basically with the sound, you know, the voice lines and stuff, Raul Julia as Bison in one of the fucking games. I'm just really glad, too, that he had a lot of fun making it. Like, he just had a ball, had a blast. The animated movie is not bad. It still does some weird shit, though. Like the truck at the end. What? Whose idea was that? Why is that in there? Also, the bit where Balrog and fucking Honda just roll off a cliff. There's no, like, tournament either. That's kind of like an issue. I still, like, they are the forces that elevate the bullet trains in Japan, and they are the forces that elevate me! Just perpetually burnt into my head. Because there's even a Hadouken in that movie. Like, when Ken's fighting, I think Vega, he does, like, the Hadouken motion, and there's just a big flash on the screen, so they didn't have to come up with an effect for it. It's just heartbreaking, man. It's just... Like, the Street Fighter 2 stuff, like, the web series, that was really good. And they did, like, a Street Fighter 5 thing. Like, but it was... I don't know, they fucking jammed that on one of those weird 5-second streamers that popped up, like... So it was a minge to find for a long time. Apparently they were going to be making something else, and then, I don't know where that just vanished. And then there were, you know, some guys that made, like, some actually surprisingly decent, if, you know, specifically comedy Street Fighter shorts for YouTube. We're going to direct one, and, last I heard, that fell apart. Quick Change the Channel is another great joke. It's genuinely solid. I mean, Akuma is... Because they've all, like... Akuma's always looked more, like, Southeast Asian to me. I mean, it's like... Is that, like, legit? Is Roman Reigns actually playing Akuma? Because the funny thing is, like... John Cena, I've always thought, has the head shape to play Bison. Like, he has that just maximum head definition. And I've wanted to see him as a villain for a long time. I think he could be an excellent M. Bison. I think we're running out of time to get actual Tyson to play fucking Balrog. Which needs to happen. Just do it. Don't be a baby. I mean, the thing is like, you know... It's like fucking, what's his name? Ow. Stop it. Dick cheese. Miro, you know, he'd be just Zangief already. He's literally Belarusian, a fucking amazing wrestler, and looks like him. I have like no items. I fucking took all my items. Oh, fucking. These fucking just sprinting cunts. I don't care enough about whatever that is. It can get fucked. Yeah. Oh, okay, fuck. Alright, that's interesting. Up bullets, goddammit! Fuck, I actually didn't see the guy. What's going on? I hate the birds! Cena would also work as Guile. He was the other option that I had. He was like pretty much another perfect Guile. I mean, he's getting a little bit old now. Like, it's actually starting to show in his face. which is kind of why I'm still leaning toward Bison with him. But I mean, it's not hard. Honestly, I think like even just a fucking streamer series would work fine for it, because you could just basically have, you know, again, it's also like Mortal Kombat. Like, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat can have that kind of, you know, Netflix sheen on it without really hurting it in any way. Particularly, like, you know, if you're going to go, and I would at this point recommend lean into the colorful elements of it, because, you know, I'm bored of everything else. The series has been done. I just, you know, let's have a little bit of fun here, please. Fuck off. Oh, fuck, you still... You motherfucker. Aha. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna fucking... I think it's funny that the things that guy throws, he throws too far out the top of this. Ow. Like, this is still so great. Like, I've got the fucking, you know... Oh, you fucking bitch. Yeah, now you're dead. See? You butterscotch cunt. Akuma, yeah, well that's something I've been saying, you know, earlier, was Akuma really looks more Southeast Asian than Japanese. Which I thought was always going to be sort of a little bit of a backstory for him, but like... Oh, look. Alright, where's my fucking teleport? No. That went away too fast. Ah. I mean, what Bison is, you know, up for debate at any given point. Like, the Bisons that you meet in the game are clone bodies. You know, so far as the canon goes, at least as we know, is he was like an orphan taken in by the gypsies. And... woman. You know, wanted their fucking... sweet, delicious gypsy power for himself. Alright. Oh. Fucking Taskmaster's here. Yeah, how do you like... Yeah, Taskmaster that, you fucking jerk. I just don't think Michael Bay can... The thing is, Michael Bay's not good at the things that he's, like, supposed to be good at. Like, that's the frustrating thing about Michael Bay. Zack Snyder's good at the things Michael Bay's meant to be good at. With a Zack Snyder movie, I can at least go, I'll be able to see what happens. Shouldn't let him anywhere near a story. But look, you know... Again, at least he can fucking... At least I can see, you know? At least I can see what's going fucking on. Damn you! Exploding nipples. These nipples explode with fury. Get back here. I don't even care what's over there. What the? Ah. Kind of hard to see. Fuck. Guy looks like Shocker. That is the Ryu sprite, isn't it? From Ninja Gaiden. Oh, fuck you. Fucking birds. Alright. Well, an important part of understanding things is to understand why something didn't work. Did it work because, you know, fundamental flaw in the idea? Did it not work because, you know, poor execution? Like, you know, I mean, the Fantastic Four movies weren't great, but they weren't fucking shit-awful fucking abominations, like. And again, you know, was that because the idea's just an impossible to... I suppose, yeah, there's the one... that the Josh Trank one, that's fucking terrible. That's an awful fucking movie. And again, like, it's, you know, the idea that this is an idea that's somehow impossible to execute, blah, 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 horse shit. Fucking horse shit. Ow! Fucking... You butterscotch cunt. Oh, I've been going over an hour anyway. We'll call it a day for old Deadpool. But yeah, you can find the ROM for this yourself. Shouldn't be too hard. The place I go for everything now requires a login, so I don't know if you want to be bothered with that. But yeah, just Deadpool ROM NES. You should be able to find it pre-patched relatively simply, and it's a lot of fun, you know. It's still Ninja Gaiden, so you will be angry at birds. But like, look, that's just, you know, that is the nature of this beast, you know. I mean, it's A24 and Alex Garland, so I hope they have the balls to make it a silent movie. You know, like that'd be, my Metroid movie would be almost entirely silent. You know, there'd be shades of the non-narrative movies Baraka and Samsara in terms of every shot should carry its sort of like, there'd be a heavy emphasis on cinematography as well. Like you want to make these shots pop, and particularly, you know, with an eye to emphasize the, you know, the natural environment and the threats that it poses, and just lots of, you know, utilizing. And again, none of this is impossible. Like, you know, a character doesn't need to speak to communicate or exude a lot of character, you know, and I think that's very feasible with, like, you know, looks and things like that, body language and posture. You know, it'd be easy to show Samus being sort of confused by some kind of bizarre ancient puzzle. you know, without even seeing a face. Like, if nothing else, Mandalorian should have taught us that you can emote a lot without a fucking, you know, visible face. It's really not fucking hard. There are whole, like, wings of dramatic theory that are entirely about that, where your face is invisible and you emote purely physically. I mean, the Zelda movie I don't have a huge amount of hope for. I do hope they just make him a mute. Like, Mario's had a voice since 64, fine. You know, I don't really give a shit. And, like, prior to that even, I suppose, if you want to count, like, you know, the cartoons and Lou Albano. Link, on the other hand, the Link cartoon that they had on the Super Mario Super Show sometimes wasn't fuck shit awful. But the only other precedent I can think of is, like, the fucking CDI games. And I don't think that's a comparison you want to invite. Like, I don't mind seeing Samus's face, because, again, it's not entirely like Judge Dredd, where the mask and the anonymity is a core element of it from the ground up. Like, it's baked into the world and the idea. You know, that was why Dredd 3D fucking ruled. It was one of the reasons Dredd 3D fucking ruled. Like, just, you know, the closest we get to, like, and it's a really good glimpse, too, of, like, Dredd as a character is I sense control and something behind the control. And it's like, that's perfect. That sums that up. Yeah, like, Illumination seems to just... its primary skill seems to just be, like, a solid C+. You know, maybe a B. Like, never gonna watch it again, but, It is interesting that they went with, like, yeah, he's like a plumber from, like, Brooklyn or whatever. You know, I kind of thought they might have skipped over all of that. The Star Fox movie should be puppets like Dark Crystal. The Jim Henson people should get in on that. You know, you gotta take some swings now. We can do this. Because, like, you know, we've had some things come out that were supposed to not be successful, and they were successful. And so this idea is like, oh, the audience won't be okay with that. It's like, you know, they were okay with these last few things you said they weren't going to be okay with. So, we should probably, like, let's take some stabs. You know, again, get the Jim Henson people in. They know what they're doing. Dark Crystal's great. Series was good. Stop motion could work as well, yeah. I mean, I'd actually use I'd try to avoid CG. Like, I'm okay with using CG in terms of, like, you know, some of the seams and some of the shots and things like that. That's all fine. But, like, stop motion and puppets. Puppets and stop motion, goddammit. You know? I could sell that to Nintendo. You know, put me in front of the fucking Japanese lunatics. Like, hey, remember when you fucking, like, did shit? Remember when you cared? Remember when you just wouldn't do stuff if the artistry didn't feel right? Let's make some art. I think I can communicate to Miyamoto, you know. Because I do have a touch of that fucking lunatic in my head. It's just, you know, like, again, I want to see a puppet stop-motion Star Fox film. Because you could just make a movie. You could just get the Illumination in on it or whatever. You could fucking, you know... God, who would get cast as fucking Star Fox? Who is the not voice actor they'd get for that? Like, I know the joke's Chris Pratt, but I think that he's already Mario. So Nintendo wouldn't have Chris Pratt for Mario and Star Fox. That would chafe their brains. Well, I mean, Jim Henson's dead, but like the Henson Workshop, and not a game, a movie. I want a Star Fox movie done by the Jim Henson Workshop people. Chris Pine. You know, honestly, that's actually not a terrible idea. You could see it. I mean, the fact is, you know, the basis of Star Fox is some of that old, you know, goofy pulp. You know, not exactly hero, like reluctant hero, we will say, to Star Fox. You know, people like Into the Spider-Verse, that was popular, it made money. And it's all with, like, weird, unique animation styles, you know. You can have fucking, you know, let Legend of Zelda be your fucking, you can have your normal movies. You can have Super Mario Brothers 2, like, that's, you know, we know you're gonna do that, and it'll be fine, and it'll probably make all the money back and more, and it'll be, you know, adequate. It won't be terrible, it won't be fantastic, and that's fine. It's okay if that's just what you want to fucking aim for. And it's okay if that's, like, what you want the Mario Brothers movies to be. They can be, like, the things that just make money, and they're adequate. Fine. But you got a lot of stuff laying around. You know, once you're doing, when you've got an adequate earner, you can have a hobby that's strange and interesting, you know? Featuring Rob Schneider as Andros. There's a 90s where that might have happened. A dark, ugly place. Alright. Probably will get Wrestling Wednesday done this week because I think, no, don't you back up. The ECW demo that has the barbed wire matches in might be out this week, hopefully in time. And it's looking really, really, really good. But the demo that's out at the moment, you can actually do flying moves off the top of the cage, which is great because like the Akai wrestling game cage matches suck. They're among their weakest. They don't look right. The cages don't look right. The cage mechanics are unbelievably limited. And you can't jump off the fucking top of the goddamn things, which is kind of like, you know, an important fucking thing to do. But, yeah, there's that. There's a few of the other, like, I really like, I mean, beyond just the absurd quality of them, like, Randy Price's are actual ROM hacks, so you can just, like, one of his core design approaches is they can be runnable on, like, an EverDrive. You know, you can actually run them on a Nintendo 64. You know, there are some of the other ones, and some of them that are really, you know, quite good and quite complete, like a Wrestle Challenge 64. They're all predicated, like, because, you know, these were done by people who didn't really know how to ROM hack. They didn't know how to code. What they could do was, like, hex edit. And so it meant that, like, the bulk of the ROM hack exists as this big, long fucking cheat sheet that needs to be loaded into a specific version of Project 64 in order to work. Which is heartbreaking. Because you can't play them on Android. Or you sort of can, but you got to go via Win later, and it's a bit rough. But nonetheless, you know, even with that as a kind of fiddly little thing you have to deal with, some of them are very good. And Wrestle Challenge 64 is definitely one of the better ones. Black people immune to staple guns. Samoans can't be headbutt. It's funny because the Samoans can't be headbutt is probably one of the oldest and most protected things in all of pro wrestling. Like, I'm pretty sure everything, you know, people have gone back on everything else but that. Fascinating. Alright, so, I don't know, I'm all over Wrestling Wednesday. If that ECW thing does come out, like, prior to it, absolutely, because I really can't wait to look at that. Having multiple, you know, different fucking animations for collapsing into the barbed wire, having thought of, like, you can't run yourself into the barbed wire. If you do, like, a run to bounce off the ropes, the character will do, like, a, you know, point turn, which is great. Like, just lots of thought and effort's been put into it. So we'll have that, but yeah, I may well do it anyway, just get a few things out of the way. Alright, until then, fuck, I don't know, entertain yourselves.
I'm normal! I'm normal!